Hi guys, Chris here with Super Savvy Travelers. Hey, I've been going down the rabbit hole of buying Italian properties, buying Italian homes, the legal and contractual aspects of it, which I don't like, because it's boring and dry and dull and, you want to focus on the dream, but the dream could so simply turn into a hideous reality nightmare if you're not careful. And I will tell you something. I read something today in my research that made my blood run icy in my veins. I couldn't believe what I was reading, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we've never seen this, but it happens. So I'm here to tell you all about it. This is the secret switcheroo that an unethical real estate agent can put into your offer letter and turn it into a legally binding compromesso. So we're going to go over the difference between an offer letter and a compromesso very shortly, but the compromesso is legally binding. When you pay a deposit with the compromesso, that deposit can be lost. You could actually be sued for double. I wanted to let you know also that I have created a special PDF, super simple bullet points on everything that we're going to talk about today, specifically including the language that might be slipped in, the articles in Italian real estate law that could be slipped in that could turn this document into a compromesso and put you on the hook for your deposit and possibly double your deposit plus damages if you walk away. The PDF is available on my Patreon channel, so there's a link down below. Go join it. You don't have to join the paid one, but you have to join Patreon in order to get access to the downloads. That's where I'm going to be putting downloads for you guys in the future. I can't put them here. I don't want to do the Dropbox thing. You have to go to Patreon. So you can do the paid plan. The paid plan is a lot of fun, but if you just want the documents and some of the downloads that I make available to the public, you can go ahead and sign up for the unpaid plan. There are special giveaways for the paid plan as well. I mean, these are my guys. But that said, you don't have to do that for today's giveaway. But we're going to go over a couple of things. First of all, what is an offer letter? How is it different from a compromesso? Caveat, I'm not an attorney. I'm not a real estate agent in Italy. I'm just somebody who goes down rabbit holes, okay? Always check with the correct professional. We love Nick Metta at Studio Legale Metta. He has had our backs on so many wild and crazy things, like the craziest stuff that you can't even imagine, and he's gotten us through it, and he's always been great. So we love Nick Metta. Have him go over your documents and look for some of these things, because these guys are trained to look, look, it says article this or that. Oh, now this means that, and it's things you would never think to look for yourself. In any case, moving on, the offer letter is just that. It is an offer letter. It is accompanied by a very insignificant deposit. Never pay more than $5,000 in a deposit on an offer letter. Give them $1,000 or $2,000. The offer letter is a good faith placeholder. Now, there's special wording that you have to put in the offer letter that describes the deposit. You can't describe it as a deposit. It has to be a certain thing, so which differentiates it from the compromesso deposit. Very important. The offer letter holds it in place. They could still sell it, but it really kind of holds the property. In Italy, they don't do that whole multiple offers thing. They're not, in a contract or in a negotiations or whatever, and still looking for other stuff. That's what I've seen. That is the bella figura there with Italian real estate agents. They don't go off and do all of that stuff. Once you pay some kind of a deposit, they pretty much let you go through the process. I haven't seen any agent turn around and sell it out from under you. Could happen, but I haven't seen it. Usually they're pretty good about that. Now, the compromesso, on the other hand, is basically the agreement to buy and sell. You, the buyer, are agreeing to buy. The seller is agreeing to sell. You're paying a big deposit, usually 10%, so it's significant, right? And it's legally binding. Now, this compromesso is where you put in all of the conditions. If you want the furniture, you have to put in the furniture in the compromesso. Take pictures too. You don't want them to switch out crappy furniture for good furniture, we've seen that happen. It's not fun. And all kinds of other things. With the offer letter, you still have time to get your inspections and things like that and still back out. You go, okay, well, the roof's about to fail and that hasn't been considered in the purchase price. So I want to back out, and you can do that. Compromesso, you cannot, okay? You're going to lose your deposit if you do that. So in essence, the compromesso is something that you don't enter into lightly. You only sign it when you are ready to buy and you know you're ready to buy. Now, why would a real estate agent want to put in this wording? What is in his favor with you signing a compromesso versus an offer letter? Well, the answer to that question is because his commission is based on the date that you sign the compromesso, not the date that the deed is signed, unlike in California, okay? So the minute you sign that compromesso, he gets his commission not only from the seller, but also from you, because you pay 3% of the market price of the property as the commission for the real estate agent. The seller pays 3% of the market price to the agent as well. So it's 3%, 3% equals 6%. So you would have just paid your agent for hosing you, which is always so painful. Beyond being hosed, you just paid him to hose you. And obviously, you know, if we ever run across an agent like that, they will be blacklisted from us for now and eternity. However, we're not there with you on all these things. We get emails all the time from somebody that has dealt with an agent that we know is a crook, right? There are some agents we know are crooks, okay? We can't say it online because I don't want to get my car burned again. But there are some agents out there who are unethical, and they might do something like this. In fact, maybe they're watching today and going, oh, I never thought of that. I think I'm going to try it. So you guys better be aware. Anyway, yeah, go download that PDF. Go read it carefully. If you are getting ready to buy a property or even go over there and look for a property, definitely get in touch with Nick Mehta. Have them ready to review your documents. We had clients a few months ago, really great clients that we absolutely loved. And I sent a note to Adrian over at Nick's office and I said, look, we're into negotiations here. We need a quick turnaround on some of these document reviews. And they did. They turned it around and the people were able to buy the property within 3 weeks of actually making their offer letter. So that is thanks to first Nick Mehta and Studio Legale Mehta, then also Antonello, who did the inspections, Mimo Linza, who did the quotes and estimates on the renovation, and us who put all these guys together. Okay, so the great news for them is they're almost done with the renovation. It is so cool. I can't wait to show it to you. We showed you the befores and the durings. I can't wait to show you the afters. I've been getting pictures from this couple, and they're so excited, and we're excited too because we love to see this kind of stuff. Anyway, I could go on and on for days about the great renovations and the teams and everything that we have. It's great to have a good team on your side, and we feel like we put together the best teams anywhere. So there you go, guys. Go get that PDF because I know I'm forgetting something. There was just so much that I had to tell you. My veins were icy. Now your veins are icy, but you're going to be protected. Take care, guys. See you soon.